Let's go up to Stu. He's got some breaking news. Police are tracking this driver, right, Stu?
Yeah, they're tracking the driver, and it's one of those ones. It's definitely holiday season. Holiday talks about family, and then when you talk about family, not everything is always good. This started as a restraining order in the South Pasadena area this morning. Apparently, the person inside that car banging on a door, but there was a restraining order against this person. And then, well, they called 911. That's what you do. Then South Pasadena PD actually got there, and they saw the vehicle, and then the pursuit started. The vehicle was on the freeway for some time. Basically, we are right now, you can see it, we're in the El Monte area, and, you know, he's basically not being chased by anybody. There's definitely law enforcement above them, and I have a feeling that Dylan, my pilot, not knowing exactly where it is because, you know, he does have it now, but there is no law enforcement on the ground, so there's no lights and sirens, but this vehicle continues to drive just a little bit erratic. You know, it hasn't stopped for any of the stop signs. That's something that does concern me. Thank goodness it's a little bit lighter today, but you can see right there, that's a solid red and making a U-turn. Again, no law enforcement behind it, no lights and sirens, nobody trying to stop the vehicle, but this definitely has law enforcement in the air. Again, as we understand it, this has all started from some sort of restraining order being broken this morning as the driver of that vehicle banging on a door, clearly wanting to talk to somebody. But again, we don't have any real details except for the fact that it was a restraining order. And again, you can see that vehicle just making U-turns out here. It was in a residential area just before, and I thought actually it was probably maybe going home. But continues to just make these erratic turns out here, and we're definitely in downtown El Monte.
Well, Stu, I'm wondering because he made several U-turns. I mean, he's been ignoring largely like the traffic lights and stop signs. Why is this not a pursuit? Why are they just tracking him?
I think it's one of those ones where it's a lot of protocol involved, and, you know, in law enforcement, they've had a lot of, you know, there's been a lot of fatalities and bad accidents involving pursuits. So the law enforcement, you know, the police departments, they have set in new protocols to say, okay, this is what we're going to chase, this is not what we're not going to chase. Right now, this driver, you know, it started in South Pasadena. South Pass, they don't have any of their vehicles here in El Monte. El Monte PD, I'm sure they know about it. I'm sure they watch Fox. But the deal is do they want to get involved? Do they want to put a car behind it? They want to try to pull him over? Clearly, this person not going to pull over because we've seen the pursuit going on. I don't think the difference between El Monte PD or South Pass is going to be what's going to make the call for this driver to pull over. So right now you can see him definitely on the phone looking up, maybe even at us. There's a lot of other law enforcement. There's actually a lot. There's two other law enforcement helicopters above it. So, you know, they definitely on the phone right now. Maybe the person at the house where the restraining order was being broken, maybe that person calling, trying to talk some sense into him, saying, hey, just pull over. The fire department there, maybe they're out, but they're probably here in the helicopters. And now I understand it that there are some black and whites getting closer by. That's what Dylan just said. He said he saw some on the roadway down there. So maybe they're gonna turn this back into a pursuit. Maybe they're just staying nearby in case he pulls over. But right now, it's just kind of following this person. Hopefully they don't do anything too erratic, and the best thing would be just kind of pull over, and maybe, oh, look at that, wrong
That's
side
what I'm
of the
saying,
road.
right?
This
so he's wrong way driving. He's doing all these
whenever
moves.
Whenever something with family, you know, emotions start running high, and poor decisions are made, and you just don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Well, yeah, because usually it is involving domestic calls where police officers encounter really deadly situations, sadly and unfortunately.
We have no IFB.
Oh, I guess Stu can't hear us, but yes, we see that time and time again where it is for a domestic violence call, and things can escalate fairly quickly because emotions are running high. You know, I'm thinking as we're watching this, the streets are not quite as busy as they could be and will be, right? So a little bit more freedom in movement there. It was interesting. We saw him not too long ago, stopped at the red light, though.
He was. That was a big intersection.
And
but,
then,
you know, he had several close calls with other cars. And then I guess if the idea is you don't want to make things worse by upscaling it to an actual pursuit, I mean, he's driving erratically anyway. So what's the utility with that? And he's making another
a lot of these random turns. Oh, is he parking?
Is he parking?
Turn. He's parking right there at the curb.
Okay.
And, you know, maybe this. Okay, he's out of the vehicle. Okay. Out of the vehicle. That's a plus. And I venture to say law enforcement probably going to be close by. I'm going to stay a little bit wider. Looks like he's just walking into his apartment. This is where it might become more of a standoff. But if this is the area where he lives, then they might actually have an address. I'm going to kind of see if this is an apartment or oh, it's the Civic Center. Maybe he's just going to go and talk to the judge. I don't think the judge is there right now, but definitely just pulled up at the Civic Center out here, and this is going to be in downtown Almonte. Maybe he's going to turn himself in. You know, really, it is actually the police station as well. I just saw the Statue of Liberty, so I know exactly where we are. There you go, El Monte PD pulling up. So definitely the right thing to do. Okay. I definitely would say that was the right thing to do, but hopefully it doesn't turn out to be a standoff. There's one of the law enforcement helicopters. Definitely went inside there, and hopefully this just comes to a peaceful end right there. But again, just whenever the holiday season happens, we have a lot of good, but then there's a lot of family, and then there could be a lot of other issues as well. That's but definitely, you saw those officers. Boogie has made the turn, and the Civic Center definitely went to the police station portion of the Civic Center.
Well, that was certainly interesting. Very nonchalantly, casually pulled up, even backed into the spot.
Yep.
You know, and then just got out and went in. Okay, well, best case scenario.
They didn't have to go to him. He went to them.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Stu.
Yep.
Keep us updated.
They're all so different.
Gotcha.
They are.
All these pursuits. All right, 7:20 still to come. The White House says it has successfully negotiated to lower the price of some of the most common prescription drugs. We'll tell you which ones.
Plus, grocery prices, we've been talking about this all morning, or they're on the rise, and so is the amount of Thanksgiving leftovers that will end up in the trash. How much is expected to go from the dinner table to the landfill this year?
Also, did you know an Orange County jewelry shop is behind all the Dodgers bling? We'll show you how you can get yours. Well, you gotta have a bit of money.
You gotta have that cashish.
You definitely do. To be happy. Happy Jewelers coming up.
Yep. Copy all. He's smiling. No, they want to do a recap here. Recap. That could have. I mean, I like how it ended. I'll put that in the suggestion box. They want me to suggest that they hire, what was his name? Elliot something or another. Elliot Goldenthal? I guess he scored the movie Heat. Yeah. Why would they want to do that? Why do they want to remake anything? Unless they make it better. Right? Well, he did the right thing. You know, when it was when it had something to do with a Prius, you knew that it was going to be. Skyvog Simon Dask. I had a question. Yeah, I had a real question. Oh, do we know anything? Is Almani PD like putting out a press release saying, yeah, we got this guy in custody, he was peaceful and everybody's happy, or we tased him and we're waiting for the ambulance to show up? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Almani PD, yeah. I'm consulting the Magic 8 Ball, and it says outlook good. Huh? Hang on, let me ask it. Is this guy in custody? Signs point to yes. So. No, we're going to do one more, I think, and then we can move off. Baby, I like it like that. It was all the excitement. All that excitement got steamy in here. Move along. Oh, Wesley, Wes. Oh, you're hurting my feelings, buddy. I can't make out. I mean, it's not a slight. I can't make out if that's a Darth Vader helmet, a raccoon, or maybe a fighter helmet. I mean, it's not a slight. I'm just saying. But yeah, you're hurting my feelings. Nobody got tased. Jeez, Jeffrey. My goodness. I'm just reading the comments. The comments. And now I got no internets. I got no internets. I can't read no more comments. The good day. I don't know if he did the right thing. He's probably going to, yep. Cabial. Yep. Because holiday weekend and everything, he might be in jail till Monday. That's right. And you know what? We got some facts that we can give to you guys right now. He did the right thing. I mean, come on. I mean, he started out doing the wrong thing. Apparently all started with a restraining order being violated up in the South Pasadena area. The people at the house, well, they called 911, and that red Prius, pretty easy to spot, was fleeing that location. South Pasadena pursued it for a little bit, got over here to South El Monte. By that time, though, they had basically given up. The car was just driving along by itself, but the helicopter was still over it, and then made some U-turns and drove here to the El Monte police station. We watched as that guy got out of the vehicle, walked over to the door of the police department, walked inside, and apparently just gave himself up. So he really did the right thing in the end, but right now you see El Monte PD still out there. They got a lot of paperwork to do, and of course a lot of stuff to sort out. Hopefully that guy will get whatever the problem was. I hope they get it all taken care of. I'm Stu up in Skyvox, sending it back to you guys in the studio. I think we're clear. Hit the road. Hit the road. Some water balloons. Huh? Some of the comments are fantastic. I want to repeat a lot of them, but I know we're like on we're on a lot of other things. It's a 60s fighter jet helmet. Okay, cool. I got to find this guy's name because I don't want to read what he said, but it was hilarious. Hang on. Red cars park legally. That one is good too. There we go. Even Larry. Even Larry. That. I agree. I agree. Who's Leonard Baldy? From Chicago. The guy's from Chicago. I lived in Chicago when I was a kid. Well, Cook County. I thought it was an apartment building when he pulled up and parked. I should have been smarter than that because I should have realized there was parking. Tracker froze. Sorry, man. I got nothing to do with any of that. Nothing. Our average cruising altitude is probably about 1,500 AGL. So that's 1,500 feet above the ground. But sometimes we bump it up, and sometimes we even get to knock it down a little bit, but it's usually right about 1,500 feet. All right. Back to normal, everybody. Everybody back to 1. Oh, thank you. Once upon a time on Earth. I think they're probably closer to 1,000. I don't think they're 500 feet off the ground. Dylan, when the PD are chasing somebody, where are they at usually? Their altitude. What like when a PD? Really? I would have thought lower. I mean higher. So you guys were right. 500. Yeah. Depends on safety, but for the most part. I thought they would have been higher. Nope, not going to take it. It's like, no, not going to do that, Stu. I'm not doing that for you. Let's see what happens here. I think it, oh. Oh, look, traffic. Oh, we're getting ready for a sponsored. Let's park on the 101 up by Silver Lake. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm deaf. Texas. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Hop to it. Oh, I just realized again, I keep looking at the clock and I'm like, why didn't they take us? And now I know because it's not 40 yet. Pottery and Willow. What the heck are they talking about? All right, let's park here, please. Pretty please. Pretty please with sugar on top. Yeah, we gotta here. Yeah, right here. All right, yeah. Oh man, look at that. That's my day right there. Got a bug right in the center, like literally right in the center. It's ugly. Any pickle pea? No pickle pea. I was gonna say, I bet you yeah, that line right there this morning was all the way out to the street. There were cars on the street. And I was like, yeah, no, thank you. Why not? Cotton. Leader 420? I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I'm standing by. Roxia. Hey, ladies, this one brought to us by Jacoby and Myers Injury Lawyers. Take a look at that 101 drive, and yeah, it is definitely going to be pre-holiday light, but don't be too fooled by what you're seeing here. Yeah, it's moving along super well, but if you're heading southbound, you know the drill. You're on the brakes right about Vermont, nice and slow and go, making your way to the 110, and also the reverse this morning as well. So a little bit of that normal morning traffic slowing, but for the most part, if you get past that, then you got to go. It's starting to move along pretty well out there. Definitely going to be lighter than usual. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. Oh, come on. You want to go back to Wilson? Wilson? You want to go back to Wilson? All right. Got that booger on there. I'm not going to be able to get that. Antelope Valley? Who would live up there? I think, yeah, let's get it from the other side. I think it's bigger. Hey, Bill, are you out there? Bill busy? We got busy Bill? It's always something. Oh, cool. I'm looking for Bill, though. Do you think she wants it? I mean, I don't know. I'm being serious. Everybody's talking. Everybody was talking. What was that, Melissa? Oh my goodness! Everybody's upset because I said something about Antelope Valley. Oh, I have a house in Antelope Valley. There you go. And look how you turned out. Maybe you're not the best. I was gonna say. There you go. There you go. Oh my goodness! People are upset. We don't want them upset. The sand people, they get scared easily, but they come back in numbers. Look at those teeth. Yeah, just in case she wants it. This is going to be on, what's the name of this street? I think it's kind of a big street. It is Sunset at the Ralphs, but I don't think the Ralphs is going to work for you. Poinsettia and Sunset. Poinsettia and Sunset. It's near La Brea. All right, let's go. Yeah, our day is almost over. Our morning's almost over. Yeah. Ratchet Gang, again, not going to repeat it, but thumbs up. Thumbs up. That is, Gary Asunkin's asking what kind of bug that is. Fruit fly. I'm going to say it's a fruit fly. What do you think? I'm thinking it's a fruit fly. Dylan sneezed earlier on, and that's what that is. Delta, all of mine are like hard and crunchy. So, you know, they're not, they wouldn't be sticking to anything. That's kind of where I'm going with that. All the deer are gone. They ran the deer off. Either that or a bunch of coyotes moved in. One of the two. Kee, 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 kee. If you're okay with the little booger right there. All right. Hey, Dylan, slow the roll, if not stop. We have got, what is this, Bel Air. Beautiful Bel Air. Maybe this way. Cavial, doing a weather shot. If you want to keep it moving, you can keep it moving. I'll just do I'll stay tight with a lot of green. It's just the lighting is going to go, ugh. Son of a gun. Darn it. Yeah, but, oh yeah, who's going to know? It's still Bel Air. Never mind. Yeah, it's still Bel Air. Cabio. That's where the poor people live. Copy. Yep. Got a Prince down there. I would venture to say they are. Yep. Yeah. I think they're happy. Copy. I think we're good. We can keep it moving. You know those fruit fries are getting up here. Guten Tag und Gesundheit. Guten Morgen und wie geht's? Somebody said Guten Morgen and Guten Abend. You know, I find something interesting. I don't know if others have picked up on it, but when you say good afternoon, that's a hello, right? Like good afternoon. Or if you say good morning, that's definitely a hello. Good morning. But if you say good night, that's like a goodbye, isn't it? You got good morning, good afternoon, those are hellos, but good evening I think might be a little bit more of a hello, but good night is definitely a goodbye, huh? Right? I want to know why. How did that happen? What's going on there? How can we fix that? Cold. I don't want to get in trouble. I saw it in the corner of my screen and I went the other way. Good night, right? Good night. Yes, I am. Of course I'm working. Yeah, we can do north. We can do north. Do you want to do the pass? Because, no? Okay. Did you get in trouble again? Yeah, let's do that. We got time though. You want to land down there in the field and I'll jump out and clean the lens? No. I'm sorry. What? Oh yeah, it's beautiful down there, except for the big bug. Anybody flying? Because you'd think today would be a day when they came out to fly, but I bet there's people or a person. We missed it. Somebody's got a drone right there. I see the drone droning. Or is it a helicopter? Really, dude? Who flies a helicopter? Old guys with baseball caps. That's who flies helicopters. Yeah, it's a helicopter. Which one? Where? Homeless parking. Just park it anywhere, buddy. He's doing his laundry too. He got his laundry out there. we found your car. Oh, it's going to be the 405. 405. 405 Van Nuys. Van Nuys. Van Nuys. Van Nuys. Van Nuys. Later, Tater? I don't know. I don't know how you say it in German. Tater is, I would think is, well, potato is Kartoffel. Yes, we did. We were in Irvine. So fine, Irvine. You missed it. You missed it. Whack. Whack. You're waking up the geese, man. They're trying to sleep. There's always a duck with the geese. There's always a goose. Whack. Makes me think of Ashley. Quack. Up there's his girlfriend. Hanging out with the geese. You gotta hand it to him. He ain't no punk. He's like, yeah, I hang out with geese. I got the good day. And a good day. Whack.
All right, welcome to Good Day LA. It's 8 o'clock on this Wednesday. Yeah, I'm Jen Lammer.
Day before Thanksgiving, and I'm Roxy Carpadian. Let's take a look at the stories we're covering for you this morning. First, an urgent water alert for one Southern California neighborhood. Why officials are urging residents not to use their tap water.
And we're live this morning at LA Mission, where they're about to serve thousands of people fresh Thanksgiving meals today. Coming up, we'll tell you exactly who's cooking those meals and who they're partnering with this holiday season.
It's going to be another busy travel day all across SoCal. What you need to know before you leave for your Thanksgiving getaway. Sorry, something's happening on set. Sorry.
Is there?
Get over to Maria.
Oh, boy.
Hi.
Hi. So the offshore flow is with us. That wind coming out of the northeast, that is allowing us to really have a lot of sunshine. Temperatures are starting to warm up already. 58 in Ontario, 59 in downtown LA. It's 28, though, in Big Bear. It's chilly up there, below freezing. High temperatures will range from that 58 in Big Bear, 67 in the high desert, to 81 in Palm Springs and the low desert areas. Downtown LA, Inland Orange County, very similar in the low 80s, well above normal, to that 73 at our coastline. I'll show you the 7-day forecast. We'll talk more about tomorrow as well in just a few moments. First, though, let's toss it back to Stu at Sky Fox. Let's get a look at the birds and the water and the traffic.
Oh.
The twaf.
Those birds are safe.
Can we say twaffic?
I was going to say, that's it's the holiday geese. We got the holiday geese right there. Hopefully these are going to be all parted. Look at them all hanging out. Look at so many geese out there. Let's talk a little bit of traffic. Oh, we got that bug on the lens. Wah, wah. Anyways, let's take a look at that 405 drive. This is going to be through Van Nuys. We're going to push right through that bug. It never saw it. Never was there. Take a look at that. That 405 drive looking actually pretty good today. And yes, it is moving along pretty well. This is going to be that pre-holiday light from the 118 to the 101. Wide open, moving well. Yes, there's a little bit of slowing through the Sepulveda Pass, but I mean, that's always, right? It is a lot less today, that's for sure. Maybe if you're heading out to the LAX from the Valley, that's going to be some good news for you as well. The ride not going to be that bad. A lot of the freeways are the green today. It's going to hopefully stay like that all the time, but we're hearing that it might start getting a little busy around noon, so keep that in mind if you're hitting the road to take your travels to someplace for Thanksgiving. But for the most part, wide open and moving well. Send it back to y'all in the studio.
That is good news. All right, thank you, Stu. So with Thanksgiving, yes, tomorrow, holiday travelers bracing for what could be an extremely busy day at airports and on the roads.
Let's go to Coco live at LAX with those travelers, and it's been fun checking out the fashion.
Good morning. It has been a lot of fun checking out the fashion. Also been a lot of fun talking to people. I actually just met a woman who is going to Tokyo with her family. I am so jealous. That's an incredible Thanksgiving trip for her and her family. But we're talking about more than 6 million Southern California residents alone that will be hitting the roads, also hitting the airports like here at LAX. You're taking a look now. You can see that there is a line at TSA. It's not too bad. Everyone's saying things are running smoothly. You're also taking taking a look at what LAX has been looking like so far this morning, officials are saying they were expecting a total of 2.5 million people to pass through LAX during the time period that began last Thursday and will end Monday after Thanksgiving. Sunday is expected to be the single busiest day with 230,000 people anticipated at the airport. We spoke with travelers at LAX today, all going pretty cool places for the Thanksgiving holiday and planning early to come. So some of those people were telling us, of course, that they plan to go really cool places like Canada and such, and a lot of them got here early. That is really great advice that they took, because airport officials are telling people to, of course, arrive here at least 2 hours early if you have a domestic flight and at least 3 hours early if you have an international flight. I'll send it back to you.
All right, very good. Thank you, Coco. Volunteers of 2 Skid Row area missions are hard at work right now. They're preparing a turkey feast, of course, for thousands of people who are in need.
10,000 pounds of turkey, right? Rachel Aragon, yeah, live at the LA Mission now with more on today's meal service. Good morning.
Good morning. I had plenty of turkey today for sure for those in need, and this is the first time for the Thanksgiving meal give out that LA Mission is now partnering with Hope the Mission to really serve people in the LA area. And here with us this morning is their president. Good morning to you.
Oh, thank you so much for being here, and check this out. We're going to be serving 2,500 meals right here, another 75,000 across the city and county, just bringing Thanksgiving to those who otherwise wouldn't have had it.
Rowan, tell me why Hope the Mission this year is partnering with LA Mission to really bring about the best that LA has to offer for those in need.
Look, we're in the middle of a humanitarian crisis. There's 76,000 people who are unsheltered in our city, and we can't meet this if we're operating in silos. And the best thing about LA is when we come together and say, we're going to change the world. And that's what this is right here. You have the largest rescue mission in the country, and LA Mission, the most historic rescue mission in our city, coming together going with one purpose: we're going to change the world.
And earlier we saw plenty of good food inside, but now we're seeing the setup, if you will. People are rolling out chairs and tents. It's a whole collaboration of effort, really, to feed this many people today.
And it's not just the 2 missions. We have incredible corporates standing up. We have hundreds and hundreds of volunteers, elected officials and celebrities. We'll be all out today. You know, this is the best of LA. And you can't tell me that we can't meet this crisis. Together we can do anything.
And a great day and great weather, too, to serve so many people as well. But tell me, it's not just Thanksgiving. Oftentimes we hear about giving meals to those in need, but you guys do this year-round as well.
Yeah, you know, Thanksgiving's a highlight, and we always like to have the highlight. You have the TV cameras, but we really operate in the low lights, in the really bad days. This is 365 days a year, 24/7. You can come to the mission or to Hope the Mission and get those services to end your homelessness, get back into community, get a job, and move forward.
Well, Rowan, thank you so much. I can tell you for a fact that it's almost time to serve those meals, because the chairs are coming out, the tables are coming out, and that food, as you saw earlier, is almost done cooking. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you, Rachel. So this is not good timing, right? Drinkable water being made available to residents in a Ventura neighborhood this morning because the city's tap water might be contaminated with gasoline. The city has issued an emergency alert warning Pierpont Bay area residents that petroleum hydrocarbons were detected in the water supply. Pierpont neighborhood residents are being advised not to use the water or tap water for drinking, cooking, hand washing, or bathing until further notice. Until then, the city is making potable water available at the city maintenance yard on San John Road and at Marina Park on Pierpont Boulevard. Wow.
Yeah, not good timing at all.
Fixed soon.
President Trump says he is cautiously optimistic the 3-year war between Russia and Ukraine may soon be over, but Kremlin officials say they still haven't seen a point-by-point U.S. peace proposal on paper. The president sending his special envoy, Steve Witkoff, to meet with Russian President Putin in Moscow next week, and his Army Secretary Dan Driscoll to meet with Ukraine's leaders. The president is stepping up the push for peace, coming as Russia launched a new attack, several of them actually, on Ukraine's capital.
It doesn't seem like we're getting anywhere very quickly. In fact, maybe going backwards. What we've seen the Trump administration do time and time again is throw the Ukrainian people under the bus and side with Vladimir Putin.
What's most critical, I believe, for future stability is that Ukraine have defensible territorial lines. Terrain and geography really matters.
President Zelensky wants to meet with Trump as soon as possible. He is pushing for U.S. security guarantees, that is, for his country against future Russian aggression.
Meantime, back here at home, the Trump administration has negotiated lower prices for more than a dozen drugs.
That's right now. Not everybody will be able to take advantage, though, of those savings. Sandra here with those details. Hi.
Hi, yes, let's break it down for you. The price cuts will only impact Medicare and not private health insurance plans, and they'll all take effect in 2027. The price cuts include the weight loss drugs Ozempic and Wegovy, and drugs that help treat asthma, cancer, and diabetes. Some drugs could see anywhere from 38 to 85% price reductions. Officials estimate Medicare patients will save $685 million in out-of-pocket costs. Advocates call it a win for patients, while critics argue it could hurt drug innovation. While the prices are dropping of some of the medications, they're still expensive. So here are just a few examples of this. The price of Pomalyst, which is used to treat cancer and AIDS-related sarcoma, will be reduced by 60%, but it will still cost $8,600 a month. Ibrance, which is used to fight breast cancer, will see a 50% price reduction, but still costs $7,800 a month there. Ofev, which battles lung disease, will also see a 50% cut in price, but it still costs $6,300 a month. The White House is also drafting a plan to extend Affordable Care Act subsidies for 2 more years. The current tax credits are set to expire at the end of December, and extending them was the key demand from Democrats during the government shutdown. The Trump administration's proposal would cap eligibility of the federal poverty level and require everyone on Obamacare to pay a portion of their premium, which is ending zero premium plans for lower income enrollees. Medicare officials are expected to select another 15 drugs for the next round of negotiations by February 1st. Guys, back to you.
All right, Sandra, thank you. So still ahead, Mario is with Thanksgiving shoppers this morning.
Yeah, that's right. Have you gotten your turkey yet? Check it off your list. Today is going to be one of the busiest days at grocery stores, and we're already seeing plenty of people getting what they need for turkey dinner tomorrow. We're live just ahead with where prices stand coming up.
Here's our top stories this morning. A climber from the U.S. is among 2 people who were killed in a fall on New Zealand's highest peak. Authorities say the 2 victims were part of a 4-person group climbing Mount Cook earlier this week. They say the pair were connected by a rope when they fell near the top of the mountain.
Labor leader pleading not guilty to obstructing immigration raids in Los Angeles. David Huerta was arrested in June for allegedly blocking an ICE facility gate during anti-immigration raids. The charge carries a possible sentence of up to 1 year in federal prison.
A hearing has been set for next month in the lawsuit over the new congressional district boundaries approved by California voters under Proposition 50. The lawsuit claims the new maps are in violation of the Constitution by favoring Latinos over other groups. The hearing is set for December 15th in L.A. Legal analysts expect the state to argue that there is no racial component and will seek to have the case dismissed.
Well, grocery stores definitely going to be busy today as people rush in to get everything they need, right?
That's right. The grocery stores are jamming, and so is Mario Ramirez. He's live at a Ralph's in West L.A. with more on the last-minute rush. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I've been filling up my cart here this morning, and I will say it's definitely picked up. We've been seeing people pick up those last-minute items like turkey basters and can openers, and we should mention that according to one estimate from the American Farm Bureau Federation, turkey prices are actually down by 16%. Good news if you're looking for a turkey this Thanksgiving. Who isn't, right? I want to bring in, what was your name?
Irvin. How you
Irvin.
doing?
All right, you just bought, what'd you get? Tell me.
We get some lettuce to make some, like chicken salad or something healthy for today. So we're just going to enjoy the time with our family.
Yeah, how many in your group, and what are you all doing?
We're like 12, basically. Yeah, my family, my cousins, is all the people that are coming from, they're Utah and in Phoenix.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for talking to us. And what about the prices? Only 2 items, but what do you think? Higher, lower than last year?
No, it's kind of good. I like the prices there. It's so good.
Not bad. But we've actually been hearing mixed reviews from people when it comes to prices. It's a mixed bag, so take a look. As people are hitting the groceries today, grocery stores in large numbers, we can tell you that the prices depend on how you shop and who you ask. Tomorrow's feast means there's a rush here in grocery stores, and while the American Farm Bureau reports the cost of a Thanksgiving meal menu is actually down 5% from last year, the advocacy group Groundwork Collaborative says Thanksgiving staples are up nearly 10% this year. Cranberry sauce, onions, spiral hams, and creamed corn. Now, we talked to shoppers directly, and here's how some of them feel about those prices.
It seems like the prices are a little bit higher. It probably has to do something with some of the inflation that we've been hearing about and maybe some of the tariffs, I'm not sure. But yeah, the prices seem to be a little higher.
It depends on how you shop. I only buy bargains. I buy the digital deals. So if something is more expensive this year, I just don't buy it.
They're a little higher, but by the grace of God, He has provided the money for me to purchase whatever I need.
And look at this. Let's get back into more prices. According to the American Farm Bureau, the average cost to feed 10 people has dropped the last 3 years. In 2023, families paid just over $61 to put together a traditional dinner. Last year, it was $58, and this year, down again to around $55. So back out here live, people here continuing to check out here. And a shout out to Maricela. She's working during the holiday. Good morning. Many say that they plan to shop smarter this year, swapping name brands for store brands and picking up only what they need to avoid all those leftovers. But who doesn't love leftovers on Thanksgiving? For now, live here in the West LA area, we'll send it back to you.
That's right. I do like myself some leftovers. Yeah?
Yeah.
For days.
Not too many days, though, because
But you
that's
can
when
freeze
things
stuff.
get a little
You can freeze it.
Okay.
And make sandwiches and soups.
Yeah.
For
Are you
later
going to
on.
make soups?
Hey, believe it or not, I've done a soup or two in my life.
Hey,
in your life.
She has a toddler. Give her a break.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Hey, you don't have to
Things
tell me.
change. Things change. You've never cooked.
That is not true. I just choose not to cook.
Please, you made eggs.
I've never cooked in my life.
Well, hardly ever. Have you made a turkey ever?
No, I've not made a turkey.
Exactly.
But
You know
I
what a
make
giblet
other
is?
things. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I grew up around food.
I know.
Do you know where
this
the
is
giblet
why I know you.
Exactly.
I know you. Okay. Speaking of turkeys, 73 degrees tomorrow. He's too happy. Mild and dry. not the turkey, hopefully. The weather will be nice tomorrow. It will be a little cooler than today for sure. Today we have the offshore winds, these winds coming out of the northeast, and that is what's helped to clear out the cloud cover. It's really cleared us out. We've got plenty of blue skies outside. The winds are not so gusty right now. You can see the winds are less than 10 miles per hour actually. And tomorrow it'll actually be cloudy because the area of high pressure that is in control of our weather is going to weaken and slide east. So all this cloud cover is going to move over us tomorrow. So it'll be kind of partly cloudy, but very pleasant and comfortable with daytime highs in the 70s. We had a couple of storm systems here moving in the Pacific. One of them is going to be more of an inside slider, but it could push a little bit farther west. And if that does so, there's a slim chance we could see some showers on Sunday into Monday. I just want to put it in the forecast just in case that you do get some sprinkles depending on where you end up this coming Sunday into early next week. Otherwise, today, beautiful. 82 warm in downtown LA, 80 in Indio if you're headed to the deserts. And if you are going to Anaheim today, I can guess where. Maybe Disneyland, it'll be nice and warm. 80 degrees there at 1 p.m. today. Similar conditions at 3 o'clock. It's going to be 68 at 9 a.m. here in Riverside. Lots of sunshine with that daytime high near 80 as well. Thousand Oaks and Ventura, beautiful upper 70s as we get to the latter part of this afternoon. And one more, let's go up to Big Bear, shall we? Up in the mountains, it will eventually get up to the upper 50s with lots of sunshine later today. There's my weather for now. Let's toss it. No, actually, you know what? We're going to be right back after this quick break. So stay with us. Don't change that channel. Don't go anywhere else.
All right, so a pizzeria considered to be one of the best pizza spots in LA is opening a location in Leimert Park. Apollonia's Pizza, ooh, delicious. Opening at 3860 Crenshaw Boulevard, located between Coliseum Street and Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. And to celebrate, they are partnering with Neighbors Skate Shop to give away free slices to kids between 5 and 6 p.m. today. Kids only.
I've never been. Is it good?
Apollonius is great. Oh, yeah.
Sounds good. There are new details on how the 2026 FIFA World Cup will officially take shape. FIFA has finalized the procedures for the tournament's highly anticipated final draw next Friday. It will be the moment, of course, when all 48 teams will learn their group stage fate. The draw will introduce a new seeded bracket system, keeping top-ranked teams like Argentina, Spain, France, and England apart until the semifinals if they win their groups. You can watch the draw live right here on Fox 11 and the Fox Local app. It's December 5th, starting at 8:30 in the morning. The milestone moment sets the stage for what's expected to be the largest and most watched World Cup in history.
Ooh. All right, so the Lakers and the Clippers met for the first time this season. The purple and gold entering, looking for their 5th straight win, while the Clippers looked for a spark after dropping 10 of their last 12 games. Luka Doncic was on fire from the jump. He drained his first 5 threes in the first quarter. He finished with 43 points. LeBron James made his presence felt too. Lakers up 3 in the final minute of the first half. LeBron with a no-look dime. Lakers led by 3 at the break. James added 25 points.
Look what they might need down the road. Zubats when it reaches Thanksgiving. You kind of know what you got. Oh, look out. This could get ugly quickly.
That's all on Chris Dunn. It seems like it's all Chris Dunn.
Yeah, he put the basketball right into the chest of Doncic.
Hey now.
Oh, boy.
Take it easy. With just over 3 minutes left in regulation, Clippers guard Chris Dunn shoved Doncic, prompting Lakers teammate Jackson Hayes to step in and answer Dunn right back. Hayes and Dunn were ejected. Lakers won, though, 135 to 118.
Wow. Seeing it in slow motion is so different. Ooh, okay. Some of you may be traveling with food, so there are some rules, you know, what you cannot bring on board. Here we go. The TSA says you can fly with a turkey. Baked goods like pies, cookies, cakes, brownies, even stuffing is okay. But wine, cranberry sauce, gravy are no-go. Canned goods containing liquid also need to be packed in checked luggage.
But God bless for traveling and being willing to bring the fixins along with you.
Right.
Okay, so Brooke is in Northridge where they are prepping for a huge food giveaway.
Hey there, you know, it's the season of giving, and if you cannot see that on display right here, you're not looking. I'll show you after the break what they're doing to help those in need here at Christie's Foundation.
coming up on 8:30. I'm Roxy Carpadian right now.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Exact timing.
I'm Jen Lammer. This is the day before Thanksgiving. We're all here.
Yeah.
We're all waiting to get stuffed. I guess,
are.
Right?
We are.
Elastic waistband central.
Yeah, that's right. Do you wear?
Sweatpants going.
What do you wear? Waist down. What do you wear?
You wear
waist
Urkel
down?
pants. You wear Urkel pants.
Do you wear jeans, a skirt? Do you wear something that has a stretchy waist?
Something with
Always.
stretch.
Do you dress up for Thanksgiving or do you not?
I do.
Like full on?
No.
Like pantyhose?
I mean, maybe. I like it tight. But I try to dress presentable. I'm not wearing pajamas.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I have a friend in Miami whose whole family dresses up like pilgrims.
Wait, like every year?
Every Thanksgiving. It's their,
What?
it's their, I'm not kidding.
It's a costume
Every
party.
Thanksgiving,
I love
it's
it.
a costume party. They dress up like pilgrims.
That's pretty amazing, and I want to see
I know.
pictures.
Yeah.
It sounds fun, actually. I mean, they sound like a fun family.
Yeah, it is a fun family.
Okay, well, our Thanksgiving will be a little bit cooler tomorrow. Today, it'll be kind of shorts, tank top, t-shirt kind of day because it is going to be warmer than yesterday. So warm Thanksgiving Eve is on tap. We've got mostly sunny skies, some breezes coming out of the northeast, and that is what is helping to produce the warmer conditions. Tomorrow, it'll be well, partly cloudy. We have a change in the weather in that way, but temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler, but still above the average. No rain. Cooler Friday into the weekend with a slim chance for some light showers. It's been really nice this month. We had quite a bit of rain, right? And we've had more than our share, and now we get a chance to dry out and really enjoy a beautiful holiday week. Yesterday it was 80 degrees. Today we're expecting around 81, 82. Speaking of the rainy days, look at how many rain days we had. 3, 5, 6, 7 days. A whole week's worth of rain for the month gave us over 5.5 inches of rain. So that is way above the typical, a little over 3/4 of an inch for the month of November. So we actually have a surplus, almost 6 inches above seasonal average. And from where we were earlier this year, where we had a lot of greater part of SoCal under severe drought conditions because of all that rain, look at how it has improved tremendously. Just a small area of moderate drought, otherwise drought-free here. So hopefully we will keep this trend going into the rest of the season. 82 for downtown today. That's well above the average of 70. Our sunset time coming up at 4:44 this afternoon. All right, let's talk about traffic conditions outside now as we kind of zoom around. No real big accidents or incidents to speak of. That is the good news. The roads are building, though, in terms of volume. I think everyone's trying to get out and get ahead of everyone else. So it's starting to slow down on the 5 freeway. This is the 5 southbound near Rio Hondo. You can see that there's some slowing here. Speeds, top speeds 40 miles per hour. And then the northbound side of the 5, a little on the slower side as well, near Santa Fe Springs. As we look up to parts of the 15, the 215, this looks pretty good near DeVore. Maybe you're headed up towards the high desert areas or towards Las Vegas. It looks free and clear at the moment, so now is the time to get going. One of our live traffic cameras, the 101 freeway, northbound at Bonnie Bray Street, looking nice on this side of the freeway, but both north and southbound sides look pretty nice and clear at the moment. More weather and traffic in just a bit. Back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you. So the airline JSX is launching new public charter flights from Santa Monica Airport to Las Vegas. Starting December 19th, the service will use quiet, eco-friendly aircraft, offering a convenient alternative to crowded airports. With one daily flight, passengers can enjoy a quick 20-minute check-in, free checked bags, and onboard perks like cocktails and Wi-Fi. Another perk is no middle seats. Tickets start at $149 one way. You can buy them from the JSX website or its mobile app. Sounds too good to be true. And starting in June, Southwest Airlines will offer daily nonstop flights from Ontario International Airport to Honolulu. This new route provides a convenient option for travelers looking to avoid busier airports. Tickets are already on sale. Ontario officials hope this boosts the airport's appeal for island getaways.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about the JSX flights. Yeah? Like they're becoming really popular. It's kind of like traveling luxuriously and avoiding.
It's public-private.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. It's about to get easier to find lost luggage if you're flying with Delta Airlines. So Apple and Delta have developed this new tool to enable Apple AirTag location data to go directly to Delta's baggage system. The new tech lets detailed location data be given to the airline back end reducing the steps workers have to go through to do so manually. The system isn't exclusive to Delta, though. It is exclusive to Apple users, which means checking a bag should become less stressful for them in the future.
All right, it's 8:35 this morning. It is less than 24 hours until Thanksgiving. No pressure. But yeah, millions of people are still traveling there. It's getting underway at the airports.
Yeah, Coco's been there throughout the morning. And is it getting busier?
Good morning. So no, things have been running pretty smoothly here, I've got to say. And right now it doesn't seem too busy. A lot of people are taking that advice, getting to the airport early for their flights to make sure that they don't have to worry about any of the hassle. And like I said, not too busy, at least right now, but we'll have to, of course, keep a close eye on it throughout the day to see if some people are planning later flights in the afternoon, maybe in the evening as well, because we're talking about more than 6 million Southern California residents hitting the road, coming to the airports, and that's just Southern California alone. So you're taking a look now at what LAX has been looking like. Officials at LAX said they were expecting a total of 2.5 million people to pass through the airport during the time period that began last Thursday and will end Monday after Thanksgiving. Sunday is expected to be the single busiest day, with 230,000 people anticipated at the airport. We spoke with travelers at LAX today. They're all going cool places for the Thanksgiving holiday, and a lot of them came early.
We did definitely come a lot earlier than years past because it's international, and yeah, we don't want to get caught up with anything weird like that.
We woke up at like 4 this morning, and we're always leaving early. We take the early flight, so we have like all day.
It's been pretty smooth so far. Yeah, it wasn't terrible getting in and out of the airport, and so yeah, it's going well. It's good. Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Talk about what you're looking forward to most for holiday.
I'm looking forward to seeing my family and enjoying the holidays with them. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun time. Yeah.
So like I said, most people saying that it's pretty smooth sailing here at LAX, at least so far. Airport officials do recommend coming at least 2 hours early if you have a domestic flight, and at least 3 hours ahead of time if you are traveling internationally for this Thanksgiving holiday. I'll send it back to you.
What's that person dragging behind you? It's just like, sorry.
I didn't see.
It's disappeared now. It was like a yellow bag. I just caught it. I don't know.
Huh. Oh, over there.
Is it a yellow bag? Anyway, thank you.
What is what is that?
I'll try to find out.
Let's find out. Is it an easy
From a distance, it looked like feet, but I know that's not what it is.
This is the newscaster in you. You're always thinking of these crazy stories.
Always. Thank you, Coco. All right, so Christie's Foundation is prepping for its own Thanksgiving giveaway.
That's right. Their dedication to ending food insecurity is a year-long endeavor, and Brooke is joining us live from Northridge with that. Good morning.
Hey there, good morning. Yes, I'm here. You know, it's just such good vibes. Second day in a row for me. I'm really happy. You can just see it's all about helping. All of these people are here. They're up early, and they're just ready to help out the community. Come on over here. Let's talk about what you do here. This is Christy of Christie's Foundation. Also, hey, I want to talk to you too. So first, just give us a little bit. What are you all doing here today?
We are giving turkeys to families in need for Thanksgiving.
It must feel good to be able to do this. It must feel good to see all of these people here enthusiastically helping out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's so much effort that goes into this, and a lot of volunteers are coming through and helping us.
And you all sponsor this in part, right?
Yes.
And so talk to me about what that means to you as a company.
So Smart and Final, I'm part of the Smart and Final Charitable Foundation, and we are very excited to be able to provide turkeys to help the families that are in need to come out, and we just love Christy and all that she's doing, so very excited to be a part of it all.
Yeah, I love that. You know, it's really all about the fact that no matter what, everybody deserves a happy Thanksgiving with their family, right? And so many people are kind of at risk right now of not having that. If it weren't for organizations and foundations and people like we're seeing all around us.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's definitely a need out there. You know, people just need a little extra help to feed their families, so we're here for them.
And, you know, you've done this before, obviously. Can you tell us what it's like, what the reaction from people who are being helped, what that is, what that's like?
I get people crying, you know, just for the extra help that they're getting at home. So it's amazing. You know, a lot of people start lining up at 3 a.m. So, yeah, I got here at 4 a.m. There was people already lines here. So
Already. Oh, my goodness. So,
Yep.
yeah, it's not surprising, but it's still, it hits you where it hurts a little bit. Yeah. I'll send things back to you all in the studio. I am going to bask in the grace that's all around me. It's nice. It's nice to be here.
The
Back to
glow
you.
of goodness. It's all around you. All right. Thank you, Brooke.
Thank you, Brooke.
Speaking of goodness, we got a little slice of goodness over here.
Hi, thanks.
Yeah.
Got some
Thinking
good
of glow.
stories. Oh, you know, it's the day before Thanksgiving. It's your Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's my Wednesday. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning to you on this actual Wednesday. Entertainment is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino. It's the name heard around the world every year when the holidays are here. Say it with me. 3, 2, 1. Kevin! You know.
Wait, why did we do that?
Yeah.
Because that's what he does.
That's what he does.
No, he doesn't.
Right.
It's the aftershave, right?
That's
puts
what
the
he
aftershave on,
does.
goes,
But the mom,
we always
the
do
mom
that, though.
doesn't do that. That's funny. We all did
We all did
though.
it.
Weird.
It's like when people think Frankenstein's the monster when he's actually the doctor.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
The Mandela effect.
Right. Well, now we went deep there. And now Kevin McAllister himself, a.k.a. Macaulay Culkin, is ready and open to a new sequel.
I'm in good shape.
Setting the record straight.
Yeah, that's why we do it for a reason. According to Variety, Macaulay already has a pitch for it. Are you ready to hear his pitch? Saying, quote, I'm either a widower or a divorcee. I'm raising a kid and all that stuff. I'm working really hard and I'm not really paying enough attention. And the kid is kind of getting miffed at me and then I get locked out. He won't let me in and he's the one setting traps for me. Ooh, how the tables have turned. So replace the robbers with Culkin's character, Kevin. The only thing I have that would, I like the idea, I like the pitch. I'm massaging the idea. But we live in a time now of smart homes. People can unlock their house on their phones.
How are you going to get around that?
Yeah, you probably can change the temperature in your house with an app on your phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So we're too dialed in.
Did you know that the movie that he was watching in the original Home Alone, where like you filthy
Keep the
animal,
change, you filthy animal,
wasn't even a real movie?
Yes, I did know that.
I did not know that.
Specifically made for that movie.
I did.
You know what? That's funny. I've always wanted to, because I like old movies.
So take your ugly
and I'm like, I've never seen this movie.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because it's a fake movie. And I'll add one last little trivia thing for Home Alone. Buzz's girlfriend, Woof.
I love that.
That was not really a girl. That was one of the crew members' sons dressed in disguise because they thought it was too mean to say woof for a real girl.
Ooh, I still use that line.
Buzz's girlfriend. Great movie. One of my favorites for the holidays. Speaking of holidays, there are many, many pets that need a forever home, and singer Gavin Rossdale snuggled LA shelter pups at the East Valley Animal Shelter to help promote pet adoption. Take a look at this poster. The Bush frontman teamed up with PETA at the East Valley Shelter in Van Nuys. It's where Gavin adopted his own dog, his own beloved dog, Kaya, and his message is...
It's like a movie.
Yes, it is. Give a shelter dog an encore. Gavin promoted that adoption saves lives and, quote, all they need is a kind reversal back to life. He urged people to not buy from breeders because shelter animals really need us. Gavin joins a long list of stars who also promote adoption, like Dylan McDermott, Ron Perlman, Tom Hardy, Lisa Ann Walter, Kristen Milioti, and more. You can go to PETA.org to see more on this campaign. I cannot echo this sentiment any louder. My dog is an adopted dog. She was a foster, and the moment I met her, it was just love at first sight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was the Best Friends Animal Shelter, or the pet adoption center, and they have so many dogs that are up for adoption, and cats, and they're so sweet.
I know, they just need a second
all they want is a
chance.
home.
All they want is a home and love. They're so loyal. If you are somebody who adopted a pet, just hug them a little extra tight this holiday season. They love it. Okay, in last hour, we asked you, which occasion do you go all out for? Our viewers say Christmas. Hey. Okay, again, where are the romantics at?
No occasion.
6% for anniversaries, but no occasions. Wow, with the 8%.
What do you do then?
No, I'm sorry. Birthdays is winning now.
Wow.
Okay. Happy birthday.
Okay,
November
okay.
babies.
All right, so coming up, it can be hard to holiday shop for somebody who might have all the clothes, all the accessories they could ever want. Instead of material, though, think functionality.
Ooh, okay. Our next guest is here with a holiday tech gift guide focusing on connection, creativity, and care. Ooh, the fun stuff there. First up, we got to check on the roads.
That's right. Good Day LA Traffic is brought to you by Jacob Amrani and call jacob.com. All right, let's take a look at our real-time traffic map, and you can see that there's not too much in the way of traffic accidents or incidents. So I'm going to show you where some of the slowdowns are. This is clearly where there's now a lot of volume. People getting out on the 5 freeway, still not too bad, but there's some slowing here near Tustin and the 55. 36 miles per hour here on average, but there's just a little bit of a slowdown there. As we jump up to the 5 freeway near the 14, maybe you're headed up to Canyon Country. There's a little bit of a slowdown here, but it does clear out. Good news just in time before you get to the Grapevine. Live traffic camera on that 15 freeway headed for the Cajon Pass, looking good. Now here's a look at some of our traffic hotspots.
I looked up and just ran.
Maybe we need to seek somebody who does have the expertise to be able to guide us through the process.
If you're getting to an accident,
you're in good hands by dealing with Jacob and Ron.
Call Jacob.
And welcome back to you. I'm meteorologist Maria Quaban. This weather is sponsored by the law offices of Larry H. Parker. A look outside, beautiful, mostly clear skies. We've got a lot of sunshine expected today, and that's going to warm our temperatures up to well above normal. High pressure's in control. Clockwise flow of air around this high pressure system, giving us this offshore flow. The winds coming out of the northeast and east that will keep the clouds at bay today, but tomorrow, as that high weakens and slides east, it is going to allow for some of that high cloud cover to move overhead. But today, not so much. The winds are going to be a little gustier as we get to the rest of the morning, gusting near 30, 40 miles per hour. The usual wind-prone areas below the Canson Passes, parts of Porter Ranch, out towards the Antelope Valley, even down here below the Santa Ana Mountains, the Cajon Pass. The Cajon Pass will be impacted by some of these winds, which will continue through part of Thanksgiving Day tomorrow. The winds will shift and get more onshore as we get to late tomorrow into Friday, so that will begin a cooling trend. 1 to 3 foot sets, Ventura County, LA beaches, Orange County, San Diego, 2 to 4 feet today. Temperatures on the sand in the low 70s. Lots of sunshine, so it would be a nice day at the beach. Tomorrow, however, we got a lot of those high mid-level clouds moving in, and that will bring our temperatures down, but it'll still be above the average. 73 for downtown LA. And then we'll be back down to the 60s as we get to the weekend. There's even a slim chance we could see some showers, but only 10% in the valleys and the IEs. We get to Sunday, Monday. Today, sunny, 82. The mountains, 58 today in Big Bear. The clouds roll in tomorrow, but it'll stay dry. There's a greater chance for showers there. Sunday to Monday, 30% chance. 67 in the high desert today. The clouds tomorrow, 63 for Thanksgiving. And then Palm Springs, the warmest, 81 today and tomorrow. And cooling off to the low 70s this coming weekend. Back to you.
All right, so Maria, our next guest believes this year's best gadgets are not about faster chips or bigger screens. No, they're about connection, creativity, and a lot of care. Tech journalist Jennifer Jolly is here with a handful of gift ideas for everybody's price range. When I think technology, automatically I think this is going to get pretty expensive, but not say you.
Yeah, no, we have a little something for everyone, starting with a way to bring the family back together. So for too long now, technology has put us all behind our own screen.
Right.
And we're all kind of siloed. This is Board. This brings us back together with a...
It's like an advanced board game, right?
It's a board game, but with physical pieces and a screen. Okay, you be orange, I'll be pink.
Like Battleship, right?
Yes, exactly.
Ooh.
So each piece has AI and a little pattern embedded in the back. And just like we touch our iPhones and it knows what different touches mean, this responds to the different pieces. It just launched. This is one of my top 5 gadgets of the whole entire year. And the reason I like it is because it has 12 different games. I play this with my parents who are both over 80. I play it with my 4-year-old niece.
Yeah.
I've played it with as few as 2 people, as many as 16.
Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of strategy games, strategic games. There are games that will feel familiar, but they're all reimagined for this kind of together tech. So
this
the
reminds
trend
me
here
of beer pong in college.
is together tech.
Yeah.
I mean, you could turn it into a drinking game, especially for Thanksgiving. Whatever helps.
Whatever floats your boat. And then we have this.
Yeah, this is called Imagix. This is a holographic buddy that is AI connected to your child, but not in a creepy way. It is very guardrailed. It is very carefully curated.
Yeah, it's like a little friend.
And you have 2 different characters. You have Ember and you have Ellie, and they can do things like help you with your math homework. They can tell you a bedtime story. They can talk through your feelings with you. And as a parent, you have all of the control in an app on your smartphone.
Yes.
So you're very carefully curating their experiences with AI. Kids need to learn about AI.
It's
Parents
true.
Need to learn about AI
anytime soon.
This is a really special, special gift. All right. Zuzu Pet.
Kind of a throwback.
You might remember him from the 2000s.
I sure do.
This is the reboot. They are back and better than ever.
My gosh.
It's the little robotic hamster with 40 different sounds and characterizations, noises. This time, they can drive cars.
What?
They can, oh yeah, he'll drive himself right off the table if you let him. Oh, come back here, little guy.
That's cute.
They have full cities. And this teaches me that sometimes the best technology comes with imagination and a set of AAA batteries.
Tactile, you know?
The Lenovo Yoga 9i Aura Edition also shows us the way that AI can get embedded into your most popular and most needed, necessary gadgets in really interesting ways. It folds all the way around, so you can type in laptop mode, you can sketch in tablet mode, you can flip it into tent mode for streaming holiday movies, you can stand it up for sharing photos. The built-in AI watches how you use it and makes sure that it customizes it to your lifestyle instead of the other way around. So when you switch from work to play, it adjusts automatically. You can even search for files by just describing them. So, hey, that recipe everybody loved last Thanksgiving. So it truly is a tablet when you want it, a screen, or a laptop.
Multifunctional.
It's the yoga. It can go in every shape and
okay,
and
we have
size.
2 more items left, and we have to get to them pretty quickly, unfortunately.
HP Sprocket Photo Booth. Yeah. This is the #1 party favorite. So if you want to
step over?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can set the different backgrounds.
Yeah.
All right. And then do you see where you push the red button and it'll count down right here? And it'll print out that photo in real time. You can send everyone home with their own party favorite. All right, this is going to print
the
out
lighting's
while
good
we wait.
too.
I took one of myself before we got started here. It
Very
prints
cute.
with zero ink. A huge party favorite.
Oh, yeah.
And
Everyone loves the photo booth. And then we have this.
I mean, why would you just get a normal water bottle anymore when you could have a water bottle that plays music? This is a Bluetooth speaker. It comes off so you can pop this part, the water bottle, into the dishwasher. It's a Bluetooth speaker. It'll also charge your gadgets. And if you connect it with an app on your smartphone, it'll tell you when you need to drink more.
You know what? I'm thinking like beachside little daycation.
And almost everything here is having a Black Friday or Cyber Monday special.
That's fantastic.
So, yeah.
From one Jennifer to another, thank you.
Happy Thanksgadgeting.
Oh, I like that too. Okay, get her no-nonsense guide to the gadgets and tech tools that you rely on every day at techish.com. Oh, also don't miss an all-new episode of her podcast, Techishly Jen, wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. We'll be right back. So cool. Yeah.
to 9 a.m. on this Wednesday morning. I'm Roxy Carpadian.
And I'm Sandra Endo. Thanks for joining us. Let's take a look at today's headlines.
Bad timing for the holiday travel rush as hundreds of protesters blocked traffic and shut down an entrance at LAX. Details on their demands for the airlines.
Plus, the Los Angeles Mission is serving fresh, hot Thanksgiving meals for those in need. Rachel's there with more on the selfless work being done to bring more joy to the holiday season.
Speaking of joy, happy Thanksgiving to you from the zoo. Our favorite bunny cop is back and her favorite fox friend. Coming up, my chat with the stars of Zootopia 2. Let's just say things got pretty animated. Hey, Maria, it's your Friday.
It is indeed. Looking forward to a big Thanksgiving meal tomorrow. Things will be actually pretty nice. Today, it's going to be pretty warm. We've got area of high pressure that is in control of our weather. And look at how clear it is across the SoCal. We don't really see any cloud cover. So that is the product of the offshore flow and these winds coming out of the northeast. Temperatures are warming up now. 68 degrees for downtown LA. It's 72 for Santa Monica. 74 in Corona. Big Bear has gone up above freezing now, 34, 67 in Palm Springs. Later this afternoon, we should get up to a high of about 81 in the low desert in Palm Springs, 67 in the high desert areas, 58 eventually in Big Bear. We've got some breezes, yes, especially below the canyons and passes. So just watch that if you've got a high-profile vehicle traveling in those areas. 82 for downtown LA, same for the valleys and the Inland Empire, low 70s and sunny along our coastline. I'll show you the rest of my forecast in a few moments. Back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you. Breaking news out of Georgia. President Trump will not be prosecuted in the election interference case against him. The new prosecutor decided not to pursue charges, citing jurisdictional issues and insufficient evidence. The case originally stemmed from allegations of a conspiracy to overturn Trump's 2020 election loss in the state of Georgia. Trump's attorney called the dismissal a victory against political persecution.
The city of Ventura has learned its tap water to one neighborhood may be contaminated with gasoline. Right now, you're looking live at a potable water station in Ventura that has been opened in response to the situation. The city has issued an emergency alert warning Pierpont Bay area residents that petroleum hydrocarbons were detected in the water supply by the city. Pierpont neighborhood residents are advised to not use the tap water for things like drinking, cooking, hand washing, or even bathing until further notice. Residents in Pierpont area can get up to 5 gallons of potable water a day at one of 2 places listed here. The city maintenance yard, which is on San John Road, available 24/7 there, or they can go to Marina Park on Pierpont Boulevard. That's from 8 until 5 p.m. The timing is so bad.
Yes, I know, right around the holidays. Yeah. And speaking of the holidays, it is the day before Thanksgiving, and that means millions of people will soon hit the roads to make it to their destinations. According to AAA, you can expect the roads and freeways to be congested both tomorrow and today. The worst time to travel today is from 11 in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. The best time to travel is before 11 o'clock. So stay off the roads on Sunday if you can avoid driving that day as well. The Sunday after Thanksgiving, we will see the heaviest return traffic for this period. In total, about 82 million Americans will travel at least 50 miles this week.
As for local airports, they remain busy again this morning. Live look right there. LAX, more than 17 million people will fly this week after flight restrictions were lifted on commercial airlines as a result of the government shutdown. Airport officials urging travelers arrive at least 2 hours early for those direct flights, 3 hours early for international trips. The FAA predicts this Thanksgiving travel season will be the busiest in 15 years.
Union Airline catering workers snarled traffic when they staged a large protest at LAX yesterday as one of the busiest travel days of the year. The union wants a new contract with safer working conditions and better pay. The protest saw a big turnout with hundreds of people blocking Century Boulevard into the LAX terminals. One family opted to abandon their bus and walk a half a mile to their car.
We were just commenting how it was a smooth ride, easy to get home, and now this. So I don't know what's going on, some sort of strike.
People don't care about people who make the food and put it on the planes. And so we wanted to make a statement.
LAPD eventually reclaimed the blocked intersection, allowing traffic to continue. None of the protesters were arrested.
A little comfort and hope, along with a whole lot of turkey, will be served today to those who need it the most at downtown LA Skid Row.
This is always a great event, a yearly event happening there. Rachel Aragon at the LA Mission with a preview. Hi there.
Hey, good morning. So LA Mission is feeding thousands of people today. And I know we showed you guys mac and cheese and turkey and gravy earlier. All that food is thanks to Restaurant Depot. And we have the VP of Operations here of Restaurant Depot, Tony. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So much good food we saw earlier that's about to be served to so many people. Let's talk numbers for a little bit. How many people are we serving today, and how does it compare to last year?
The plan is to serve 2,500 plates today. I think we served a little bit less last year, maybe 2,000 last year. So this year we brought about 3,000 pounds of turkey, 1,000 pounds of macaroni and cheese.
They look really good, though.
Yeah, over 1,000 pounds of mashed potato and all the other fixings that go with it. But yeah, a lot more food being done this year. A lot of magic happening in that kitchen back there. We brought the ingredients. Chefs have to make it now.
And now the tables and chairs are all being brought out for the meals that will be served. Why come back this year? I know you also helped provide food last year as well.
Yeah, I think for us, being that we have a store down the street in the community, we have part of our business in LA. It just makes sense for us to be here and show the support. We are in the food business. The primary thing we're doing today is feeding foods, Thanksgiving. So it's just important for us to be part of the solution and help any way we can with our time and donating some food.
And speaking of which, I know Hope the Mission is also joining up with LA Mission today, but there's so many people behind the scenes and volunteers that help make today come through.
Yeah, I met earlier with their president, Rowan. Great guy, good program behind their program as well. There's a lot going into what we're doing here today. And listen, it's not about just the meal. I mean, LA Mission, they are doing a lot more things than just providing meals. They're really developing people and getting people back to, good conditions, I would say. So they do a great job here.
Well, Tony, thank you so much. And as you're seeing from all of those chairs and plates, so many people are about to be fed here, of course, for their Thanksgiving meal. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Rachel, thank you. And with Thanksgiving just a day away, local grocery stores are gearing up for that last-minute rush of holiday shoppers. Maybe somebody forgot an item or two on their list.
Have you forgotten anything yet?
I don't think so. I think I have everything, but we'll see.
We'll see. Okay, Mario right now at the Ralph's there, hanging out with folks as they make their last-minute rush.
Yeah, that's right. We are in line, and I will say it's definitely gotten a lot busier than I thought it would. We knew it was going to be busy today, but, early in the morning, we didn't think it was going to be every single counter here full with people. And I see you've got some sparkling cider here, sir. How did the shopping go this morning?
Oh, beautiful. Everybody here has been so helpful. It's really great.
And it's busy. Are you surprised?
Yeah, I mean, I got here at 7, so it's 9 now. So
wow.
There you go.
Very good.
But otherwise, yeah, it's to be expected this time.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to you.
Thanks to you, too.
All right, so as people check out this morning, I will say, yes, it is definitely busy, and we are expecting people to be hitting grocery stores across Southern California today. So take a look. It's a bit of a mixed bag when it comes to prices. The American Farm Bureau Federation says cooking a Thanksgiving dinner for your friends and family is going to be cheaper this year. The average meal for 10 people, they say, with all the fixings will cost 5% less than last year, an average of around $55. But on the other hand, you have the advocacy group, the Groundwork Collaborative, saying Thanksgiving food staples are up nearly 10% this year. And we talked to shoppers this morning here at the Ralph's in the West LA area, and this is how they feel about those prices.
All across the board, fruits, vegetables, red meat, and practically anything that you want, that you need, any staple, the price has already gone up.
From last year?
From last year? Absolutely.
With the bargains or the coupons and the mobile app, I've been able to save more this year than last year. So I'm a bargain shopper, so I try to get the best deal. All this stuff only costs less than $100 after all the coupons.
And look at this, turkey, stuffing, pie crust, and dinner rolls, according to the American Farm Bureau Federation, all cheaper this year, with turkey actually dropping more than 16%. But not everything's down. We saw frozen peas are actually up more than 17%. And back out here live, another look at just how busy it is here at this Ralph's. We know stores like Costco and Walmart, they're going to be closed on Thanksgiving. Ralph's here opened at 5 o'clock this morning, and it'll be the same tomorrow. They close a little earlier, though, at 10 p.m. For now, live here in West LA, I'm Mario Ramirez. We'll send it back to you. Did you guys forget anything? Did you think of anything in the last minute or two?
We could always use more wine.
That's true.
There you go.
Right? Yeah. That's always a good thing. And more pie. Why not? All right, Maria, thank you. Hopefully I don't have to go to the grocery store later. What a mad rush.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, despite ongoing financial concerns, Americans are still planning to spend big during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. According to a recent survey, shoppers are expected to spend $80 billion during those 2 days. However, people looking for bargains may have a harder time this year. Retailers have been dropping those deals early. As we know, your inboxes are flooded. Experts say tariffs have also contributed to fluctuating prices and uncertainty.
Homeowners can expect their homeowners insurance premiums to go up over the next 2 years as well. Real Estate Analytics predicts that homeowners insurance to increase 8% next year and then another 8% come 2027. Currently, 9% of the typical mortgage payment goes to insurance. That's the highest average recorded, actually. Reasons for the increase in premiums include things like higher costs of rebuilding, inflation, and some housing supply chain specific trends. 9:10, still to come. Amanda joining us with entertainment headlines, including her sit-down interview with the stars of Zootopia 2.
But first, a check of traffic.
And yes, Good Day LA Traffic is sponsored by Downtown LA Law Group and Accident and Injury Attorneys. Here's a look at our real-time traffic maps. We have very few incidents on the board. That's the good news. This is the 15 freeway right here, northbound at Sierra Avenue, and it looks good. Both sides of the 15 moving nicely in case you are headed up to Las Vegas or to the Mojave. And as we take a look at our drive times in and out of downtown LA, westbound 10 freeway between the 5 to the 4-5, 19 minutes, so it's quick right now. Now's the time to get out on the road. Northbound 110 between the 4-5 to the 10, 15 minutes. Westbound 60 between the 57 to the 5, just 30 minutes there. Here's a look at some of the other traffic hotspots.
This broadcast is locally sponsored by DT LA Law Group, Auto Accident and Injury Attorneys. Have an injury? Text Injury Help to 40222 or visit us online at calldowntown.com. Message and data rates and usage may apply.
And welcome back to you. I'm meteorologist Maria Quaban. This weather is sponsored by Pechanga Resort Casino. So tomorrow, I know you're planning running around today. It'll be warm. Tomorrow, we're going to look for some more clouds, and temperatures are going to cool down to the low 70s, which is still above the average. It'll be partly cloudy, mild, but dry. High pressure's in control, so we've got this clockwise flow of air. The clouds will come in tomorrow as that high weakens a bit, and that will just help obscure the sunshine. That high will continue to weaken as we get to the weekend, and then we've got a couple of areas of low pressure that's moving to our north. One that's going to sag south. I think at this point it's more of an inside slider. I don't think it will bring us significant amounts of rain. However, that being said, if it kind of wobbles to the left just a little bit or wobbles west, there is a small chance we could get some showers. So I have added into the forecast. I'll show you in the 7-day. In the meantime, the winds will kick in a little bit more as we get to the latter part of this morning into the afternoon. So particularly windy here in these areas, shaded in a tan color. So gusts getting up to 40, 45 miles an hour. That just means hazardous driving conditions for you. Just watch where you park. Sometimes, you know, some limbs can fall off the trees, and some trees might topple all over. Remember, we've got a lot of rain, so that ground is saturated, and some of those trees are quite vulnerable. 82 for downtown today. That's above the average. 75 in San Diego. And just a quick look at our day planner for Riverside, getting up to 80 degrees at 2 p.m. Back to you.
Thanks, Maria. Okay. Holidays and movies go hand in hand. Can I get a yeah?
Yeah.
That's right. And we've got the movie you want to see this weekend with the fam or date night, or you know what, take yourself to the movies. Entertainment is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino. Maybe you're going to see Wicked for good, or maybe you're in an animation mood. But before you hop to your Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow, you can start hopping into theaters today to check out the wild sequel to Disney's animated hit Zootopia. Now, fans have waited 9 years for this sequel, but with Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps on the case, a.k.a. Jason Bateman and Ginnifer Goodwin, it's always worth the wait.
No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever.
Hopps and Wilde?
Wilde and Hopps. The dream team. Sorry, Paul.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's no wonder that a fox and a bunny put together is funny. Okay, it just...
I've been saying it for years.
It just fits. It's better than box, so let's go with funny, right? The two
Is that because you're blending fox and bunny to funny?
Yeah.
both did this today, and I don't understand how we missed this opportunity.
Well, you don't have to miss your opportunity to see the long-awaited sequel to the hit animated adventure, Zootopia.
At the ZPD, partnership is the cornerstone of success.
No, carrots. But just in the nick of time, we've hopped to it, and it's been...
Nick and
Do you see what she's doing there?
Wow.
Get her in the writer's room.
Super bright.
I'm not smartless. I hopefully have.
This keeps coming.
But I am a big fan of the podcast. 9 years later, and as a newlywed, I'm big on the anniversary gift. Thank you. So I know 1 year is paper; it signifies the paper gift. 9 years is pottery and willow, which signifies the strength
Things made out of willow.
Yeah, flexibility and beauty of something. So
it's made out of willow. Harry Potter wands.
Yeah, magic. So with it being your 9th anniversary of the film, can you tell me something either strong, beautiful, or flexible that this project has given you?
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Life lessons.
Life lessons.
How about life lessons?
Yeah.
Happy children.
Happy children.
Happy husbands.
Happy husbands. Yeah. Happy people. Shiny happy people.
This is the toughest job.
The fact that we're just doing the voice, I think it makes you a stronger collaborator in the sense that you have to trust so many more people because you're only speaking. Like someone else is acting for you, the way they draw your face and stuff like that.
Right.
So it makes me more trustful.
Yeah, because we have no control.
Because it's all about community, too, the messaging in this.
Team Village.
Yes, and
We're team sport.
Zach. I love it. It's like the posters hanging with the kitten.
We got
hanging
Thanks
there.
Jiggle it, let's go.
It's the fuzz! Toot, toot.
Zootopia 2 is celebrating its release this week. So come on, everybody, get grateful.
Yeah, what are you grateful for?
Yeah, I have no gratitude.
Zero.
She doesn't say thank you ever.
Ever?
Maybe today will be the first
No,
time.
This is a dream come true. We are going to be on the world tour for this, so we actually will not be in America for Thanksgiving. My husband was like, "Does it bother you that you will not be having like a Thanksgiving dinner?" And I was like, "It'll bother me none. Like we're gonna be out there, like
With
you
your
know,
family.
yeah, with the
Turkey
Disney
to
family.
go.
Turkey to go."
Let me ask you something. Do you think we're a good team?
Of course. I just wish I knew what we had to do to prove it to everyone else.
Well, this year has been a circus, and I'm thanking you for ending it with a zoo. Okay?
You're very good at your job.
You really are.
You've got a good hustle there.
Shakira, Azul, ooh, ooh. I like it. I like it. That song will be stuck in your head because she plays the gazelle in the movie. Listen, it's a fun time. Nothing beats the original, in my personal opinion.
Usually that's the case.
But that very rarely do I ever like the sequel more than the original.
Right. Right. But the kids will love it.
The kids will love it. You got the addition of Fortune Feimster and Kiwi Kwan. So they definitely add even more comedic value to the sequel.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Coming up after the fallout after the Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, American Eagle is making headlines again for their new collaboration with Martha Stewart. We'll discuss.
(924), welcome back. American Eagle turning heads with its new holiday campaign featuring 84-year-old Martha Stewart. Check it out.
this holiday season, we're settling for nothing less than a perfect fit. There, seamless. This gift is giving.
Wow. I mean, I'd like to receive that.
Honestly, I really like that.
I know. The homemaking legend front and center in the brand's new promotion called Give Great Jeans. Experts say Stewart's bold and playful style connects with younger audiences as well as the older shoppers, helping American Eagle stay popular across generations. All of this follows American Eagle's earlier ads, as you may recall, with actress Sydney Sweeney. The Great Jeans campaign stirred up some debate, you may remember that as well, but also led to record sales and sign-ups. Some on social media weren't happy with the play on the word jeans instead of G-E-N-E-S to talk about a blue-eyed blonde woman. It's distracting, isn't it? Analysts think that the company's choice to take the risks with bold campaigns is paying off, though, as its stock keeps on climbing. Shares of American Eagle jumped as much as 4% yesterday after the company announced Stewart as a brand new ambassador for the brand.
They just want to generate talk, you know?
Of course, and it works.
Yep.
Of course, but they had, I've got so much I could say about this. They had an opportunity to go against the backlash, and instead I feel like they're doubling down on it. But
they're leaning in.
They're leaning in, which is paying off, because the whole campaign where you can't hear her sound, Sydney Sweeney was saying, genes are passed down from parents to offspring. And that is, and she's trying to say, like, she has good genes, being blonde hair and blue. Okay, right. So then maybe go in the opposite direction for your holiday campaign, but instead it's almost like doubling down with your casting with Martha Stewart.
Because she's a blonde.
She doesn't have blue eyes, but she is blonde. And so it's not differentiating in that sense. They don't, if that's what they want to do, then they have to then go ahead and do it, but then don't be surprised if people are offended.
Right. Well, people are offended by a lot, so someone's always going to be offended.
Well,
that's how it goes, right?
But you don't need to just be blonde to have good genes. We know that.
We know that.
We know
We know. 9:26 still to come. It's bright and shiny and certainly got a lot of attention during the World Series.
That's right. We're not just talking about the Dodgers players. We're talking about their bling. Look at that.
I want one.
We're highlighting the Orange County jewelry shop that's behind all the Dodgers bling and how you could get your own.
Sandra, I want that for Christmas.
Me too.
Amanda, we want
I'll just take a bracelet.
Good morning. Welcome. It is 9:30 on this Wednesday morning, day before Thanksgiving. Thanks for being here.
I'm Sandra Endo. She's Aroxia. She forgot to say her name. Let's take a look at today's headlines. The LAPD is pushing back against claims surrounding the death of the teenage girl whose body was found in the trunk of a Tesla. What we're learning now.
Also, some new details unveiling regarding the price cuts for certain drugs, how much Medicare patients are expected to save on their expenses.
And a huge holiday food giveaway is about to start at Christie's Foundation, and Brooke is talking with the founder about the organization's impact. But first, a check on weather.
Yeah, let's talk about the temperatures that's basically warming up today. And yesterday it was nice and warm. It was above average. I'm sure you noticed we got up to 80 degrees. Today, a couple degrees warmer. We are expecting it to get up to about 82. We have been doing well in the rain department. We've had quite a bit of rain. 7 days of rain so far this month. That plus the rain we got last month. We have a pretty good total right now for the season, which began October 1st. Almost 7 inches for the season. That brings us with a surplus of almost 6 inches. Typically in the month of November, we get a little over 3/4 of an inch, and we've gotten over 5.5 inches of rain. So this is great for us as we get into a drier period this week. The rain has actually brought our drought down to, well, from extreme earlier this year to really just moderate in just a small pocket of Southern California. Elsewhere, drought-free. So we did well with all of this rain so far. So hopefully we can keep it going through the rest of the season. Today, 82, dry, sunny with the offshore winds. Our sun will set at 4:44 later this afternoon. I'll show you the 7-day forecast when I come back. Back to you.
Maria, thank you. Developing this morning, the LAPD pushing back against claims surrounding the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez.
The teen's body was found in the trunk of a Tesla belonging to singer David back in early September. Now, police say reports that her body was frozen or decapitated are false. They also addressed a court order sealing details of the case, saying it was to protect the investigation, not to hide information. However, TMZ now says a source inside the medical examiner's office is doubling down, claiming her body was partially frozen. Harvey Levin says they have an official document that describes the state of her fingers.
They were waterlogged, so they couldn't take fingerprints. So, you know, that seems to say something, but I will tell you, there seems to be some dispute here between medical examiner and LAPD on this.
Rivas Hernandez was reported missing multiple times last year, and friends of the singer claim they thought Rivas Hernandez was 19 as she used fake IDs to attend age-restricted events.
We're also monitoring this story. A labor leader pleaded not guilty to obstructing immigration raids in Los Angeles. David Huerta was arrested in June for allegedly blocking an ICE facility gate during an anti-immigration raid. The charge carries a possible sentence of up to a year in federal prison. Huerta spoke at a news conference after his arraignment yesterday.
These charges are baseless. They are an attempt to silence anyone who dares to speak out, organize, or demand justice. I will not be silenced. I look forward to presenting my case and being exonerated. I will continue to stand with you until every worker and every family is safe from raids, separation, and fear, and our constitutional rights are protected. Our movement is bigger than any one person because we are fighting for our constitutional democracy.
Initially charged with a felony, Huerta's charges were reduced to a misdemeanor, that judge ordering him to stay 100 yards away from federal agents. The trial set for January 20th.
A hearing has been scheduled for next month in the lawsuit over the new congressional district boundaries approved by California voters under Proposition 50. The U.S. Justice Department has joined a Republican lawsuit to block the redistricting. The lawsuit claims the new maps are in violation of the Constitution by allegedly favoring Latinos over other groups. The hearing is scheduled for December 15th in L.A. Legal analysts expect the state to argue that there is no racial component to all this and will seek to have the case dismissed.
In the meantime, California joining a multi-state coalition suing the Trump administration over changes to its funding programs for housing. The Department of Housing and Urban Development is changing its rules for funding its Continuum of Care program. The changes include a 30% cap on funds for permanent supportive housing to focus on transitional housing. The lawsuit argues the changes are illegal because they were not approved by Congress. Last year, California did receive more than $683 million from the program. The state says the cuts will put tens of thousands of people at risk of losing their homes and access to services.
The Trump administration has negotiated lower prices for more than a dozen drugs.
Yeah, the price cuts will only impact Medicare and not private health insurance plans, and they will take effect in 2027. The price cuts include the weight loss drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy, the drugs that help treat asthma, cancer, and diabetes. Some drugs could also go anywhere from 38 to 85% price reduction. Officials estimate Medicare patients will save $685 million in out-of-pocket costs. Advocates are calling it a win for patients, while critics argue it could hurt drug innovation.
And the White House is also drafting a plan to extend Affordable Care Act subsidies for 2 more years. The current tax credits are set to expire at the end of December, and extending them was the key demand from Democrats during the government shutdown. The Trump administration's proposal would cap eligibility of the federal poverty level and require everyone on Obamacare to pay a portion of their premium, ending zero premium plans for lower-income enrollees. Medicare officials are expected to select another 15 drugs for the next round of negotiations by February 1st.
We do have some breaking news coming out of Hong Kong right now. Officials are now saying 36 people have died in a fire at a high-rise apartment complex. Right now, 279 people are reported missing. The fire broke out earlier today at a residential complex that contained 2,000 apartment units. The 31-story building, where it was undergoing renovations and covered in bamboo scaffolding. Dozens of people were injured during several first responders, including, that is, first responders. Authorities are still working to determine how many are trapped inside of that building. That's a terrible update, but more to come on this as so many people still remain missing.
And onto this, keeping an eye on your food right now and your food safety. Some Boar's Head items are being recalled because they could be contaminated with listeria. The company says some of its Pecorino Romano cheese could contain listeria. That cheese was sold under the Boar's Head brand, and the recall includes cheese sold in 6-ounce containers. The 2 prepackaged deli items are under the recall list are Everroast Chicken Caesar Salad and Chicken Caesar Wrap. Last year, Boar's Head dealt with a similar listeria outbreak as well. So do you have all the ingredients you need for that Thanksgiving dinner? You might want to double check your list.
That's right. A lot of people rushing for that last minute checklist, right? Let's go to Mario. He's live at Ralph's in West LA. Hi.
Hi, Roxy and Sandra. Sandra, I know you mentioned you could use another pie and perhaps some wine. Both are on sale. And look at this. If you get 6 bottles, you can get 30% off. I think that deal has your name all over it, Sandra. It should be a fun Thanksgiving for you. All right, so I'm going to have Howard show you behind the camera what it looks like here at this Ralph's in West LA. Thanksgiving shopping picking up. And this year, what you pay for your holiday spread depends on who you ask. So the American Farm Bureau Federation says the average cost to feed 10 people is now just over $55, and they say it's the lowest it's been in 3 years. They say turkey's down more than 16%, stuffing and dinner rolls also cheaper than last year. But shoppers this morning here at this Ralph's, they've been giving us mixed reviews. While some traditional items they say might be lower, overall prices are higher, and Ralph says they're ready for it, preparing for one of the busiest shopping days of the year. Extra staff, stocked shelves, and plenty of deals for those last-minute shoppers looking for that one last item. So we've been watching the shoppers here this morning. Let's see if we can grab one as they're checking out. All right, they're a little busy, but shout out to the workers here because they're the ones that are going to be working through the holidays. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. A little shy, that's all right. Dimas, thank you. Appreciate your work here bagging up the groceries. We're going to have another update coming up for now live at Ralph's in West LA. We'll send it back to you.
I could also use a more butter, cream. You can't go wrong with that. Make those mashed potatoes.
Maybe you do need to go back.
I know.
Thanks, Mario. Christie's Foundation is preparing for its own Thanksgiving giveaway.
That's right. Brooke is live in Northridge with a look at this huge operation. Hi there, Brooke.
It is a huge operation indeed. I'm here at Christie's Foundation, and you can see the volunteers. Everybody's excited and happy to be here. Am I right? You guys are happy to help? They're all very happy to help, and you can see happy, smiling people, members of our community who all deserve to have a happy Thanksgiving. Rita, I'm going to come over here and chat with you. Tell me why Bank of America wanted to participate in this.
Bank of America participates in this because this is our purpose, and I'll share with you, not only are we here today, we know during the holidays the budgets are stretched, so there's going to be a high demand, and you see there's a lot of people here. We have over 45 people, but our commitment to hunger is ongoing. We come here weekly. Bank of America actually gives us 2 hours a week paid to come here and volunteer, and over 100 hours they actually get, the associates get $1,000 to contribute to their charity. So we have associates coming here weekly. We live and work here. I grew up in Los Angeles, coming here as an immigrant. It's just so great to be able to give back and be part of the community.
It truly is the best time of year, and I think when I say that, people think I'm talking about the presents. And look, I love that too. I love Christmas, but it's not about that. It's about people giving to other people that really, I think, makes this time of year shine. It's why it's my favorite time of year, and it's so nice. There are so many people here who just want to support the community.
Yes, and I want to thank you and Good Day LA for being here and shining a light. You're always partnering with us to be able to raise awareness, because there's a lot of other, we have Smart and Final here, but we have a lot of other churches, nonprofits, other businesses that can really contribute. So whoever can to step in, and I'm very proud to say that Bank of America has just committed to another $250 million over the next 5 years for hunger relief, and some of those funds will be allocated to Los Angeles Hunger Relief in the next coming weeks. So very proud of that, and it's a great time
of money, and there's a lot of need out there right now. Thank you, Rita. And Christy, she's somewhere. She's actually knee-deep in this, helping out. But, I wanted to let everybody know. I talked to her, and I said, what do you all need? If someone's watching this and they feel empowered to help, how can they help? And she said they need donations. They need more donations because they want to do things like this throughout the year. So whether it's a food donation or whether it's financial, whatever you feel in your heart, they'll take it. Back to you.
All
right, my gosh,
Brooke.
they're so busy.
I know. It's so great to see. All right, jewelry has become just as essential to today's baseball uniforms as bats and gloves, and this season, a few dazzling pieces added some extra shine and bling to the World Series.
They like sparkle. Many of those signature Dodger chains came from Happy Jewelers. Bob DeCastro went to see what all the buzz is about.
The players weren't the only ones shining on the field during the World Series. Dodgers pitcher and MVP Yoshinobu Yamamoto wore a custom Dodger blue 14-karat solid gold necklace that stole the spotlight. The jeweler behind the custom piece? Family-run Happy Jewelers in Fullerton. Co-owner Gabe Arick shows us.
This was a necklace that everybody was talking about. It's made out of white gold with blue sapphires. We do have them in stock because a lot of people are calling us literally from worldwide. Like, people are ordering these from Japan. It's like a glue. It just holds the tennis necklace steady. And Martin is making, the prongs are already made, but he's making a little groove underneath the prong so you could pick up each stone and set them in and just clamp them in.
Some buyers say they want a piece of Dodgers history. Others want to wear it for good luck. For Yamamoto, this wasn't just jewelry, it was part of a ritual.
He always told his buddies, his teammates, that's his lucky chain, lucky charm. As everybody knows, baseball players are very superstitious. So every game he pitched, he always wore it.
Yamamoto was introduced to Happy Jewelers by his teammate Kike Hernandez. Kike has a bunch of these, but this season the utility player gave Happy Jewelers creative license. The result, a double-strand necklace dripping with rubies.
We came up with the double row. The double row one is really neat because we could put different shades of colors. Right. I wish I had the rainbow one like this. We had a few, obviously, after the World Series, they sold out immediately. Kike is definitely a trendsetter, for sure. And what about you, Bobby? Let's try this on you, bro.
Let's do it.
Which one? We'll take a vote.
So how much does it cost to bring home this winning look?
Is it the Yamamoto one or the Kike one? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that does look good on you, dude. You kind of have that Yamamoto look, too. Check this out. We'll take a vote. Let us know which one looks the best on Bobby. This one, you're going to wear it like a little choker.
And as Los Angeles still basks in the afterglow of a second consecutive World Series win, Happy Jewelers is already looking forward to the next successful season.
I'm excited. We need to make it really special for these guys. Maybe you could help me design stuff.
Losing is not an option. I love that quote.
That's so good.
Yep, Yamamoto. And Happy Jewelers winning, right? The tennis necklace are made to order. Depending on the inventory, there could be as much as a 3-week turnaround time. That's not long.
That's not long.
In time for Christmas, if you order now, probably.
Wow.
Hopefully.
I mean,
if you're lucky enough.
It's definitely not cheap, but
I know.
You know, it's good
Makes
stuff.
a statement, that's for sure.
For more information on any of the luxury pieces, go to happyjewelers.com.
All right, there's new details on how the 2026 FIFA World Cup will officially take place and take shape. FIFA has finalized the procedures for the tournament's highly anticipated final draw happening next Friday. So it will be a moment when all 48 teams will learn their group stage fate. The draw will introduce a new seeded bracket system, keeping top-ranked teams like Argentina, Spain, France, and England apart until the semifinals if they win their groups. So you can watch the draw live right here on Fox 11 and the Fox local app. It's December 5th, starting at 8:30 in the morning. It's taking place in Washington, D.C. The milestone moment sets the stage for what's expected to be the largest and most watched World Cup in history.
Also, don't forget to join us here on Fox 11 tonight, 8 o'clock, for Christmas at the Grove, the 24th annual tree lighting celebration.
All right, coming up, conquering Black Friday. It's not as simple as the traditional one-day event used to be, right? Now it's weeks long.
That's right. Our next guest is here to decode the big deals, including the steps shoppers should take when making a list.
And welcome back to you. I'm meteorologist Maria Quaban. We've got an offshore flow today. High pressure is in control. We've got mostly clear skies and lots of sunshine. The clouds return tomorrow despite the offshore flow. This is not going to bring any rain, though. It'll just obscure the sunshine a little bit and bring our temperatures down slightly. Notice the arrows, though. They'll start to change, get back to more of an onshore flow by late tomorrow into Friday, and that will mean a slightly cooler air mass going into the weekend. But today, pretty warm, actually. On the sand, even low mid-70s, perhaps 1 to 3 feet. Ventura County, LA beaches for the surf height, 2 to 4 feet. Orange County and San Diego. Look at how it does cool down to the 60s along our coastline, and there's a slight chance we could see some showers Sunday into Monday. Downtown LA, 82 today, down to 73 tomorrow for Thanksgiving Day. Looks good. And then 20% chance for some light showers Sunday into Monday. 82 for the valleys, the Inland Empire, down to 77 tomorrow for Thanksgiving, and then the 60s on Sunday as that cooling trend continues. 58 in Big Bear today. So beautiful with all that sunshine. High mid-level clouds tomorrow. Slightly greater chances for some showers, 30% on Sunday to Monday. 67 in the high desert. Very nice. Cooling down to the low 60s tomorrow for Thanksgiving, and then a perfect Thanksgiving in the desert. Low desert, that is Palm Springs, 81 today and tomorrow with plenty of sunshine. Sandra, back to you.
All right, Marie, thank you. So Black Friday shopping is almost underway, but not every discount is worth your money. Style editor Elizabeth Torres is here to decode the sales and show you the real categories you can save big. Hi there, good morning.
Good morning. It's the biggest savings event, biggest savings event of the year. Retailers prep for this day, months and months in anticipation. I think it might be like the biggest savings event of the year.
That's right.
You want to start? We can start with tech, because tech has really taken over our lives. iPads. People are really leaning towards iPads. You can really save up to 20% on these, and these are high-ticket items.
Yeah.
So 20% is a substantial
They never go on
amount.
sale.
Shoppers are just really shopping around, especially with online shopping, where you're able to do all of the research online. So it just depends if you want to go with like an Amazon, or you want to add it to your monthly bill for your cell phones. Cell phone carriers also do iPads, and they do like really good bundles on Black Friday. So it really just depends what's going to save you personally, but definitely shop around, because there are so many good savings across the board.
All right. Okay, what's next?
The beauty industry has definitely blown up, but the interesting thing is that as big as it's getting, women are steering away from visiting the hair salon and local spas. So women are starting to do a lot of these things at home. At home gadgets are a super good investment. We have the Color Sonic. This device will help you touch up your roots, and you just use the cartilage, touch up your roots, and then save it, shut it off, save it, and it'll save the hair dye in there for you.
Oh, wow.
We're seeing a 40% off on this device, so you're paying $75. That's much less than one visit to the hair salon.
Right, of course. And you could do it at home on your own time. You don't have to make an appointment and go in and visit.
Exactly.
I've never heard of that. Okay.
And women are just looking to save money. All of these skincare gadgets are super popular, especially the Dermaflash Deluxe. Women of all ages are obsessed with dermaplaning. You're seeing a 30% off on this device. So originally $199, you're paying $139. Plus, a lot of retailers like Dermaflash are doing free serums with your purchase. A ton of other retailers are doing free shipping. So again, large ticket items are really good investments for this Black Friday.
You're getting a good deal. You're getting more for your money.
Yes. Skincare. A lot of women are spending more than ever on skincare. Skincare is expensive, especially the older you get. You need those high-ticket items. If you bundle your skincare and you buy for like the next 6 months, 30% off is a substantial amount. And a lot of retailers are doing up to 40% off. So again, that's like half off.
Yeah, so skincare and makeup. I see some lip color.
Beauty industry is just blowing up. I love these gift sets. You can start doing all of your holiday shopping, and I think Black Friday really just sets the tone for holiday shopping. The thing is that a lot of retailers run out of things, so you want to get dibs on all of those sales.
Yeah.
These sets, they run about $30, $40, and then you get that 30% off. You get free shipping. Sometimes you even get gifts. A lot of people have loyalty and rewards, so that's like savings on top of savings. You're really gonna get the best deals this week. Now, if you wait till like mid-December, a lot of retailers already ran out of things.
That's the thing. That's right.
And for those shoppers that really like to go in store and really get that feel of the product, you have discount stores that don't offer that 30-40% off, but they offer designer products.
Okay, so some everyday items?
Yeah, everyday, like Uggs are super hot for this season. We have the Ugg earmuffs. We have the Stanleys. Stores like TJ Maxx or Marshalls, you can get those. But again, these things run out. And so these retailers will stock up for Black Friday. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Oh,
so
gotta go now.
You gotta go now. You gotta go early because these things run out. But I really think that you get the best savings this whole week.
So you can't, you can't wait because otherwise they'll run out of your size or the colors you're looking for.
Even if you wait to shop at a large online retailer till like mid-December, it could be out of stock. There could be delay in shipping, especially with everything that's going on right now. So shop early because that is really when you're going to get the savings.
You're getting us motivated. You're giving us incentives. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. You can keep up with all things fashion, beauty, and lifestyle on her socials at Elizabeth Style. We'll be right back and get to shopping after you eat. After you eat that turkey, right?
Welcome to 10 a.m. on this Wednesday. Thank you for being here. Here's some of the stories we're covering for you this morning.
Before Thanksgiving, and that means millions of people will be traveling. I'll tell you how things are looking here at LAX.
And we're live this morning at LA Mission, where there are bound to be thousands of people in need for the holiday season. Coming up, we'll tell you about how they put this event on every single year.
Oh, I should turn my microphone back on. Here we go. We've got the offshore flow. The winds are coming out of the east and northeast. That means plenty of sunshine today. Will that continue into the holiday tomorrow, however? I'll let you know coming up in my complete forecast.
And the LA Fire Department submits its new budget, the double-digit increase it says it needs and is necessary to keep the city safe.
Breaking news out of the city of Ventura. Live picture here, the city opening up water stations after finding out that tap water in one neighborhood may be contaminated with gasoline. The city has issued an emergency alert for Pierpont Bay area residents that petroleum hydrocarbons were detected in the water. Pierpont neighborhood residents are advised to not use tap water for drinking, cooking, washing, or bathing until further notice. So residents are being warned that boiling or even filtering the tap water will not make it safe to drink because of the circumstances in this case. The residents can get up to 5 gallons of potable water a day at one of these 2 locations. Right there on your screen, you have the city maintenance yard, which is located on San John Road, available 24/7. You also have the Marina Park on Pierpont Boulevard from 8 until 5 today.
Airports across America are in the midst of what's expected to be a record-breaking holiday travel period.
Yes, we've been at the airport pretty much for days now. So, Coco, how are things looking right now?
Good morning. So when you talk to travelers, everyone's saying things are running really smoothly. You can see we're here at the United Terminal, and it's not too busy right now. Everyone able to move through the lines pretty quickly. They're going through TSA pretty quickly as well. More than 6 million Southern California residents are expected to hit the roads and airports. Let's take a look now at what LAX has been looking like throughout the morning here. Officials at LAX said they were expecting a total of 2.5 million people to pass through the airport during the time period that began last Thursday and will end Monday after Thanksgiving. Sunday is expected to be the single busiest day with 230,000 people expected at the airport. We spoke with travelers at LAX today who are really excited for the holiday season here.
So we came early. So my husband actually flew in from Houston yesterday, spent the night, and we're here early. Our flight leaves at 11, but we're like, can't be too sure. That's not a flight you want to miss.
We did definitely come a lot earlier than years past because it's international, and yeah, we don't want to get caught up with anything weird like that.
We woke up at like 4 this morning, and we're always leaving early. We take the early flight, so we have like all day.
It's been pretty smooth so far. Yeah, it wasn't terrible getting in and out of the airport, and so yeah, it's going well. It's good. Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah. Talk about what you're looking forward to most for holiday.
I'm looking forward to seeing my family and enjoying the holidays with them. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun time. Yeah.
And I think part of the reason why it is running so smoothly for people is because they are arriving early, like everyone who you heard from was saying. They're coming at least 2 hours early for domestic flights, and airport officials also recommend if you're flying internationally to arrive at least 3 hours early. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Coco, thank you. Now, some of you may be traveling with food, so what are the rules for what you can and cannot bring on board? The TSA says you can fly with turkey, baked goods like pies, cakes, cookies, and brownies, and even stuffing is okay. But wine, cranberry sauce, and gravy, they're a no-go. Canned foods also containing liquid can be packed in checked luggage, but not in your carry-on.
Good reminder there. All right, starting in an hour, local elected leaders and entertainers are going to pitch in to provide Thanksgiving Day meals and other services to upwards of 10,000 people on Skid Row.
Rachel Aragon joins us live from the LA Mission with more. Hi there, Rachel.
Hey, good morning. So yeah, what you said, we are just about an hour away from the LA Mission feeding thousands of people in need. And here to tell us all about how this is working and all that goes into this great community event is their president, Dennis. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
We see so many tables lined up behind you, but we also know there's a lot of people already lined up around the block or so getting ready to get a nice hot Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah, we're expecting about 2,500 people today to come down here. They'll get a meal. And then beyond that, we have services that we're offering. There'll be a clothing shopping center for them where everything's going to be free. We'll have a foot washing station with podiatrists there that can actually help look at their feet. A lot of people get diseases and bacteria build up on Skid Row through their feet, and we'll have antibiotics and doctors able to write prescriptions for them if they need it.
And I've been here since early this morning, and I've seen so many people that go behind the scenes to pull this off. You are partnering with someone special this year as well to feed all these people.
That's right. So we have partnered with Hope the Mission in the San Fernando Valley. We figured, hey, if we can partner and we have the same goals, why not? They have about 7,500 people that will need meals today and tomorrow as well. So we're preparing 10,000 meals overall. And logistically, it just makes sense. They have shelters down by us, and there's no reason for them to make it down there and drive it here. It just doesn't make sense. So we're tackling it together.
And the meals we saw earlier look very, very good. But also this time of year and in general, we know the cost of food right now is expensive. And we just had the shutdown, of course. What a meal means for people these days.
Meal means everything. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. We should all be able to, as Americans in Los Angeles, the greatest city in the world, we should all be able to have a Thanksgiving meal. Just a little bit of dignity, a few times a year goes a long way for some certain individuals. These people feel invisible on a normal day, and today they're going to feel like there's extra special, and it means the world to them.
Well, Dennis, thank you so much. And as we've said before, lots of volunteers also go into pulling this all off and be able to feed many people in the community. Send it back to you guys in the studio.
What a great event. All right. Thank you, Rachel. A community in mourning comes together in Alhambra to honor a fallen hero. Officer Alex Sanders was remembered last night at a candlelight vigil outside the Alhambra Police Department. Sanders was killed last week when his patrol cruiser collided with an allegedly stolen SUV during a pursuit. A woman in the SUV also died, and the driver now faces 2 counts of murder. Last night's vigil was attended by friends, family, colleagues, and strangers who just wanted to pay their respects.
Alex, we love you so much, and until we meet you again, partner, I hope you rest easy.
And so to see his family up there sad and crying, I just felt so bad for him. Like, I couldn't stay home today. I had to come out here and show my respect and love for them, even though I don't know them.
Officer Sanders was 28 years old, and he'd been with the department just for 8 months. He leaves behind a fiancée, 2 sisters, and a brother.
A Glendora police officer suing the department alleging racism and retaliation. Officer Andrew Huang claims that he faced racial harassment, including offensive comments about his Asian heritage, and pressured to meet arrest quotas. After reporting the harassment, he says that he became the target of an internal investigation, which was led by the same supervisors he accused.
You're telling your only Asian officer to go back in the kitchen and cook for them because what? I look different than you because I'm Asian? I'm Korean. I'm not even Japanese.
I don't know why the city would permit such conduct to go on. They have a growing Asian American population in the city of Glendora. 11% of their population is Asian American.
Right now, Huang is on administrative leave. City officials in the Glendora Police Department have not commented.
New job numbers are out this morning, and they show fewer Americans are applying for unemployment. 216,000 applications for jobless benefits were filed last week. That's a drop from 6,000 from the previous week. Economists say it's a sign that overall layoffs remain low, despite some high-profile companies announcing job cuts. For now, experts say the U.S. job market appears stuck in a low-hire, low-fire state that has kept the unemployment rate historically low, but has left those out of work struggling to find a new job.
Clock is ticking. Thanksgiving tomorrow. That's right. People are still out shopping, There is lots to get.
That's right. Mario Ramirez live at Ralph's in West L.A. with more on the last-minute rush. It's busy out there, Mario.
Yeah, that's right, and it is picking up. We've been here since 5 a.m., actually 4 o'clock, but they opened at 5, and a lot of people have been getting those turkeys, canned vegetables here, and you can see the line there. It actually stretches down one of the aisles here, and a lot of these workers, they've been busy since the store opened here. And as shoppers head to the grocery stores in large numbers, take a look. It's a mixed bag when it comes to food prices this year. It all depends on how you shop and who you ask. Tomorrow's feast means there's a rush in grocery stores today, and while the American Farm Bureau Federation reports the cost of a Thanksgiving meal is down 5% from last year, the advocacy group Groundwork Collaborative says Thanksgiving staples are up nearly 10% this year. Cranberry sauce, onions, spiral hams, and creamed corn. Now, we talked to shoppers directly here this morning, and here's how they feel about prices.
It seems like the prices are a little bit higher. It probably has to do something with some of the inflation that we've been hearing about, and maybe some of the tariffs. I'm not sure. But yeah, the prices seem to be a little higher.
It depends on how you shop. I only buy bargains. I buy the digital deals. So if something is more expensive this year, I just don't buy it.
They're a little higher, but by the grace of God, He has provided the money for me to purchase whatever I need.
Mind if I ask who the flowers are for? Now, according to the American Farm Bureau, the average cost to feed 10 people has dropped in the last 3 years. Look at this. In 2023, families paid just over $61 to put together a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. Last year, it was $58, and this year it is down again around $55. Now, back out here live, something we've actually noticed, a lot of people picking up flowers before they head to that Thanksgiving meal, wherever they're going. Let me ask this guy here who they're for. Sir, who are the flowers for?
My mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law, nice.
Yeah. Looking forward to tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. So that's one way to get in with the in-laws, bring them a nice set of flowers live here at Ralph's in West LA. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Mario, thank you for that. On to breaking news now. Let's go straight up to Stu and Skyfox. So what's happening in downtown?
Hey, it's in downtown. It's a Metro Rail versus a vehicle, and I would venture to say it's the vehicle's fault. No injuries to anybody on the train or even the driver of the car. You can see it right there. This happening just as the train was leaving the Pico station. Pico station actually on Flower and Pico. That's the vehicle that was involved. Now, that train is stopped here while they're doing the investigation, and of course they have to make sure that that train is good to go. But while that's going on, you can see the platform right there. They actually have put out an alert basically saying the A and E lines, that's going to be two separate lines, not the arts and entertainment line. The trains are going to be boarding on the Pomona East LA side of the platform. If that's one of your trains this morning, make sure you expect some minor delays, but they'll have this cleared out here shortly. I'm Stu up in Skybox over downtown, sending it back to y'all in the studio.
All right, Stu, thank you.
Stu. All right, let's talk weather. That's also on top of people's minds.
Yep. Absolutely. We've got clear skies today. Today, lots of sunshine, and it's going to warm up as a result. You can see not much of cloud cover for us. That offshore flow has kept the cloud cover in the marine layer at bay. Well, that high is going to start to weaken tomorrow, so all those clouds offshore, they're going to move over us. But they're not rain-producing clouds. They're just going to obscure the sunshine a little bit. So tomorrow, we'll look for partly cloudy skies for Thanksgiving Day and slightly cooler temperatures. As that high continues to weaken, we're going to watch a couple of storm systems here that will continue to reinforce the onshore flow, so we are going to cool things down even more for the weekend, and watching an area of low pressure that could bring us a slight slim chance for showers Sunday into Monday. Otherwise, 70 degrees right now in downtown LA. Later this afternoon, we're expecting it to get up to about 82. Up into the mountains, 58 today, 67 in the high desert, to that 81 in Palm Springs in the low desert areas, 73 along our coastline, valleys, Inland Empire, nice and warm, shorts and tank top kind of day with all this sunshine we're expecting. I'll go over the cooler temperatures we're expecting tomorrow and the weekend coming up, my complete forecast. But first, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you. So the holiday tradition that you want no part of, we're talking about Brown Friday, what it is and how to avoid it.
Brooke is spreading Thanksgiving cheer in Northridge.
Hey, nothing more cheerful than this group of the most excited volunteers. We'll show you how they're helping out the community after the break. Y'all are awesome.
And we do have some traffic to talk about. Good Day LA Traffic is sponsored by Lawyers for Justice. As we take a look at our real-time traffic map, just a handful of incidents, but nothing major. I think a lot of people are getting on the road before 11. This is the 5 freeway at Shoulder Escape Ramp. This is actually near Castaic Lake. As you can see, if you're headed northbound on that 5, maybe going toward the Sierra Nevada or Bakersfield, you are getting some better driving conditions there. Otherwise, on the westbound 10 freeway between the 5 to the 405 heading out of downtown LA towards Santa Monica, it's not bad. 22 minutes, that's actually pretty good. Northbound 110 between the 405 to the 10, 19 minutes. And on that west 60 between the 57 to the 5, 26 minutes. Here's some of the other traffic hotspots.
When you've been injured, everything changes. At Lawyers for Justice, we have the resources to fight for our clients.
Call 818-JUSTICE today. Call 818-JUSTICE.